Hi, my name is Christopher Dalov. Currently, I am a junior majoring in architecture. One cool or interesting fact about me would be the fact that I studied in Bulgaria and lived there for 3 years. It is a country in Eastern Europe. It borders Turkey, Romania, and Greece. And it was a very interesting, different experience for sure. A different language, a different culture, a different understanding of various things, art, society. And it was also just an enlightening time there. It definitely gave me a chance, an opportunity to look into things through my parents' eyes as they were born in the country. One thing that really stood out to me generally when it came to the overlapping of art and propaganda was just the fact that the diversity of it, the diversity of the way it can be expressed, the diversity of the ways that it's shown, how it varies from culture to culture. I always have an interest in seeing how art can be represented from different perspectives, and propaganda is definitely a great or interesting outlet to represent that. What I'm hoping for this semester is to get more perspectives from different people from different walks of life, from different cultures, from different viewpoints or opinions or perspectives, whether it's religiously, culturally, socially, economically, so on and so forth, and just want to see how they perceive that. I believe that the diversity of viewpoints is always an interesting thing to analyze, especially if it's a viewpoint that I myself do not agree with, and I want to be able to better understand that so I can understand how I can meet them halfway, and I believe it would also help me grow as an architect and artist. What art means to me, or what it is to me, essentially, is the way of expressing an idea, an opinion, a viewpoint. It's a way of expressing that in a unique manner, in a way that's direct sometimes, or could also be fairly indirectly or abstractly. I believe that art covers a wide variety of things, and it can be sometimes difficult to describe it. The only concrete answer that I can give is that one knows art when they see it. And in my life, how I define it in my life, whether it's culturally, socially, politically, it's something that really shapes my life fairly significantly. Being an architecture major, obviously, greatly influences it and how I see things. Like when I walk into a building, I kind of perceive things differently than maybe someone who's not an architect or an engineer or whoever related to that field might see it. I also try to understand what the social purpose or what the political purpose of that building is, and how that shapes the design, and how the design shapes the people that are in it, and so on. And how my opinion has shifted quite a bit, actually. Understanding the messaging and the propaganda behind art has definitely given me a newer understanding of analyzing, architecture or other versions of the arts. It's impacted me in a way that really makes it evident that everything has some kind of message behind it, whether or not the intent of the artist is made clear or intentional. As far as what propaganda is to me, it is, much like art, a way of expressing one's viewpoint or opinion or perspective, whether it be political or social or cultural. However, it can be a bit more explicit than art, and it can be a bit more utilitarian than art. And however, before I started this class, I always kind of thought art and propaganda as something of like two fairly disconnected masses that of everyday life. However, understand, like, getting to know the overlaps of art and propaganda has further improved my understanding of how to analyze art and propaganda and how those two things are not mutually exclusive. So yeah, that is it for my video. I hope to have a great semester with Mr. Pioneer Winter and with all the students. Thank you.